MarileeGAdams, Teaching That Changes Lives, 12 Mindset Tools for Igniting the Love of Learning. Discover the profound impact that mindsets can have on the world of teaching with our summary of Teaching That Changes Lives, 12 Mindset Tools for Igniting the Love of Learning by MarileeGAdams. This insightful book traverses the journey of the protagonist, Emma Shepherd, as she navigates the challenges of her teaching career and comes to realize the importance of communication, connection, and fostering intrinsic motivation in her students. Follow Emma's transformation as she learns from her mentor, Dr. Sophie Goodwin, about navigating different paths in life, the learner mindset and the judger mindset, and how both teachers and students can break free from the detrimental patterns of judgment. We'll also cover the practical tools, such as the choice map, for fostering learner mindsets and fostering a positive, engaging classroom environment.
Finding passion in teaching. Emma Shepherd questions her decision to teach when she faces challenges during her second year with 34 students and clashes with her co-teacher. Seeking a solution, she meets with an education professor who also happens to be her former mentor. Through this mentorship, she learns that teaching is not just about subject matter, it's about connecting with and inspiring students' intrinsic motivation. Shepherd rediscovers her passion for teaching and gains a new perspective on what it takes to be an effective educator. The power of mindset. In The Choice Map, Goodwin shows Shepherd how all students have the ability to choose between a learner or judger mindset. Goodwin emphasizes that the mindset a teacher presents creates the climate in the classroom and that without connectedness, students will struggle to learn. Goodwin also reminds Shepherd that a learner mindset is more positive and accepting while a judger mindset is more negative and critical. Shepherd confesses her current frustrations to Goodwin and seeks help to switch back to a learner mindset. Goodwin reminds her that she can't control other people or events but can control her reaction to them. Mindset evaluation. Assessing personal mindset is essential to develop and grow in life. The book suggests asking certain self-reflective questions to gauge your present mentality. Learner questions focus on personal growth and development while judger questions indicate a stagnant mindset. By asking questions like, "What can I learn?" and "What does the future hold?" a growth-centric mindset is established, whereas questions like, "Why bother?" and "What's wrong with me?" demonstrate a stagnant attitude. Accordingly, being mindful of these thought patterns can help individuals attain a growth mindset and foster personal development. Learner versus judger mindsets. In his book, Goodwin introduces the concepts of learner and judger mindsets and how they affect relationships. Judgers are critical, blame-oriented and set in their ways, while learners are accepting, thoughtful and flexible. Learners use both-and thinking, while judgers tend towards either-or thinking. Learner relationships are collaborative and win-win oriented, while judger relationships are dismissive and win-lose oriented. Judgers use positional conversation and can become defensive. Understanding the difference between these mindsets can lead to better communication and more positive relationships. Teaching with the right mindset. In this book, the author shares a personal experience of how a former teacher taught her how to learn by asking questions that got her mind working. She also discusses how the mindset affects what students feel is expected of them and how encouraged they'll be about learning to use their own minds. Shepherd, a teacher herself, introduces the concept of a choice map on the bulletin board, which helps students differentiate between learners and judgers. The choice map is designed to develop internal controls and make their own choices. Shepherd realizes the significance of developing self-awareness and invites her colleague Carmen Santiago to join her in co-teaching the 6th grade class. Santiago shared the same feelings about the behavior chart and the choice map became a hit. In the end, the author emphasizes the importance of self-awareness and the ability to choose one's own mindset to make a difference in students' lives. The power of questions. In the book, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success, by Dr. Carol Dweck, two teachers, Shepherd and Santiago, share their experience of creating a question box for their class. The students could anonymously submit any questions they had and Shepherd would pull one out each week for the class to discuss. One question, in particular, led to a breakthrough in their classroom. "What's your problem?" was the question, but instead of being a genuine inquiry, it was revealed to be a taunt used to put others down. Shepherd realized that her habit of judging had affected her interactions with one student, in particular, named Brandon. To change her mindset, Shepherd learned the technique of switching lanes on the choice map, which involves mentally reframing questions. By becoming aware, breathing, becoming curious, and then deciding how to react, Shepherd was able to switch from a judger to a learner mindset. The lesson learned was that the way we listen and the questions we ask can greatly affect what we take in and understand. Approaching situations with an open, curious mind can help us learn and relate to others better. Behavior chart, does it work? Shepherd and Santiago face a challenge when two of their students, Brandon and Becky, show problematic behavior. Brandon's act of removing the behavior chart leads to a debate among the class about the effectiveness of the chart. The teachers also question whether punishing students for their misbehavior is the best way to handle the situation. They start thinking about better ways to deal with the issue and come up with follow-up questions such as how to teach consequences using a learner mindset and how to help students control their behavior. Shepherd realizes that she knows very little about her students outside the classroom and feels ashamed about making assumptions based only on their behavior in class. 5 questions for personal growth. Shepherd and Santiago showcased their students' achievements at a parents' open house, where Shepherd shared a list of 5 questions by Goodwin for personal development. What do I want? Am I in a learner mindset? Am I listening with learner ears? What assumptions am I making? Who do I choose to be in this moment? These thought-provoking questions cultivate self-awareness and promote personal growth. Tools for becoming a lifelong learner. This book offers practical tools and questionnaires to help teachers become lifelong learners. By examining their purpose and building additional skills, educators can cultivate a resilient, curious, and open mindset. The workbook encourages learners to embrace mindfulness, ask questions, avoid making assumptions and labelings, and seek professional communities. It also includes a variety of techniques to help learners break through cognitive barriers, such as using a choice map, cue storming, and listening generously. The 5 questions serve as pivotal decision makers and help guide problem solving. By adopting the learner mindset, teachers can become empowered, agile, and able to learn from every mistake. Whether they are looking to refine their strategies or improve their personal growth, this book provides valuable insights and practices that can benefit anyone committed to becoming a lifelong learner.
In A Teaching That Changes Lives, MarileeGAdams provides a deep exploration of the role mindsets play in shaping the lives of both teachers and students. Embrace the learner mindset to build a more harmonious, collaborative atmosphere in your classroom and in your life. Foster curiosity and openness, realize the power of listening, ask open-ended questions and identify your own judgments and assumptions to strengthen your relationships, all while cultivating a love for learning. By understanding and practicing the learner mindset tools presented in this book, you'll not only develop a stronger connection with your students, but also transform their lives and reignite the passion for learning that lies within.